What up, y'all? Shawnee Does Music here, and today we're gonna be talking about In Effect Mode by I'll Be Sure. Now, this one, I know last video, the Christopher Williams album, I wasn't really feeling it too much. I thought it was great, because of Dreamin', but we're here to talk about I'll Be. So, we got If I'm Not Your Lover, we got Off on Your Own. People like Night and Day, which is not a bad song, but like I was looking, cause like I'm seeing these guys, like when we talk about Christopher Williams, Bobby Brown, I'll Be Sure, um, Guy, High Five. These are like New Jack Swing artists, and so like I'm trying to get that same type of, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, like dance or whatever. So that's why I don't really like Night and Day, cause they don't really make me move so much. And so this was another like R&B type album too, so it wasn't that many songs of that on there with like that'll really make you dance. But man, it was a great album. Because the songs that did make me dance, top tier, especially with if I'm Not Your Lover. Okay, Slick Rick as a feature. I'm sure that couldn't be that easy to come across. As an artist, to have someone like Slick Rick at the time be featured on your song, that's pretty huge. And like he killed his verse. And even though they both sound the same, that's weird, right? Like, which one is it? I feel like they were like tagging each other. One bar here, one bar here. If y'all know how that goes, but yeah, he was just flowing. He's like, "Girl, come to your rescue anytime, weather." I mean, like, bro, peak, top tier. Must listen to that again every day. But not really. He's not really spoken about a lot about. When we talk about I'll Be Sure, and like there was a lot of discourse. I remember I did the I'll Be Sure versus Bobby Brown video, which is actually insane. Honestly, I never really got any reception or whatever from that video. Nobody really told me much about it, but how they feel, please. If you comment, please let me know whose side y'all on. Well, not really sides, but like who do y'all think at that time was really on top for real? Is it Albie? Is it Bobby Brown or whatever? Me personally, I'm sorry, man. I have to go. I'll Be Sure. Okay, Off on Your Own. If I'm Not Your Lover. I'm forgetting one. Damn, there was some other song. Not Night and Day. I'm sorry. I would not put that there. But yeah, now don't get me wrong, I love a lot of Bobby's stuff too, but it's I'll Be Sure, okay? He's to me personally, like maybe at the time he was way more popular. Obviously it's like 2026 now. I don't know what he's doing now. Obviously, I know he has a son who does music, but yeah, yeah. Look. First off, I want to say, right, I know I'm not talking about the album or anything. I don't have nothing else to say. All right, I gotta at least make it to like the 3-4 minute mark. Leave me alone. All right, just vibe here. Now going back to it, yeah, like he has a son that does music and stuff, but I might have to check it out, guys. Right? I don't know. I mean, I did before, but I don't know. But wasn't it like I'll Be Sure part of like Heavy D and the Boys as well? The I want somebody to love, like that one. I saw him in the movie. He had to have been doing background vocals, but all right. For my rating though, this one is definitely a 9 out of 10. So yeah, great album. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out of here.